Happy spring. It's a beautiful sunny day and it actually feels like spring today. There was snow yesterday morning. Well, it kind of slowed us down a bit. We were hoping that this field would be all planted yesterday. Betsy and I decided to go around and tack up all of our no trespassing signs. Yeah, she's picking up garbage. I don't know if you can hear her or not. It's a little bit windy out here, but let me turn this camera around and show you what he's doing. We're going to go towards the barn, honey, okay? So that we can get to the burning barrel. That's right. So we were contemplating working this with a disc another time. We did plowing and disking, and he decided that he would do kind of a test with it with a drag. And he has 2 drags connected to each other right now. So those 2 drags are smoothing it out really nice. And he said the disc would be a little bit much for it. And you know, it just keeps getting a couple of days of dry, a couple of days of rain. Or it stays wet for a couple of days. Look at this big chunk of weed that Betty got.
No, these are.
It's clover.
Yeah.
Yup. Well, we've got clover and whatever, but the plow and the disc did a real good job with it, but this is smoothing it out nice. So he's thinking he's going to be able to just hook up to the planter after this and get it planted. We have a possibility that there was going to be some rain today. So we worked on some other jobs, painting some fuel tanks. I did a straw delivery locally. With all the gardening going on, having organic straw for sale is a super plus this time of year because everybody wants a truckload. A few people want a bale or 2 for a little garden. I even sold a single bale today. And with everything that's going on in the world, I am doing self-serve straw sales and maple syrup sales right from the driveway. I've been selling a lot of barrels that way, I've showed you. People just are in and out and I get a little bit of cash. It's a nice way to do things. So he's thinking he's going to be able to just hook right up to the planter and come out here and start planting and then follow it with a cultipacker, I believe. But it's doing a real nice job. And the nice thing is, I did a straw delivery and he got started on this, so it's him on the tractor instead of me today. Trey's going back and forth between helping his dad with the tractor and push mowing the lawn. That boy has just been on it. That's our neighbor, beeping as she goes by. With all this social distancing, you don't get to see anybody right now. She's the one that usually comes and brings treats and leaves them in my door. Gail, she usually brings us treats, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Like banana bread and sweet rolls.
Yeah.
She's trying to make me a fat farm wife. Good thing is I got all these kids so they eat it all. And these long walks help take care of those extra calories and sweets.
Yeah.
Can you show me again how much garbage you collected? Bethany's telling you a story about a mouse. We found a mouse and he was going around in circles like he had gotten into something. And I haven't baited the barn in at least 2 months. He was all going around in circles having trouble and he couldn't get up and walk. I don't know if he got into some tractor liquid or I don't know what it was. He was in bad shape. We put him out of his misery with a shovel. Oh, the field is just looking great. So I'll show you all of it after I get to the other end. How does that even happen? How does that even happen? It just dug itself in?
Yep.
Oh my goodness!
Couldn't drive forward because the drags were down, so I'm in the
Yeah. Because it's so soft and sandy? That never happens. Okay. I guess I'm pulling him out. It's uneventful, but eventful enough. He gets in a hurry about getting things unstuck so he can get back to work, and, you know, no time for grabbing a camera mount or anything. Trey's not a good cameraman, so I don't hand it over to him, but he just got into this soft spot on the side of the hill, and it just, those tires are such great tread that it just dug it right down in. I've never seen him get stuck in a field like this. Once we got stuck super bad, and he had to use another tractor to pull it out. But that was long before he taught me stuff. Look at how deep that is. I mean, that's 2 feet. He was dug right down to that step. That whole pitch was buried. So he's back out. I'm up on top of this hill and it gets so windy, but these are the drags that he's pulling. I think one's called a spring tooth drag and the other one's just a spike tooth drag. You can tell me the difference in the comments below, but I think I got it right. Oh, Trey's gonna take the other tractor back. He's such a good helper. I was just thinking, well, we gotta take them both back. All right, Bethany and I are going back on our walk. We collected that bag. We gotta go get another one. I stopped by real quick to check on the beehives. I had left some feeder containers here and I saw a piece of garbage. And of course, Bethany was sitting in the truck with my phone because I was gonna be just quick. I walked under here and I heard a buzz. Well, bees will make nests in all kinds of places when they swarm and leave a hive. So I was looking up, and at the time I was looking up, I heard something move, and I came right here to this very spot to pick up a piece of garbage right here. These are my old pig and cattle panels that we're not using. And a turkey, a great big turkey, flew away. Look at that. She chose this for her nest.
Well, that was a good place. Can it stay here until I have?
No, she's got to come back.
Okay.
And we have been back here working. He has been pulling tractor tires out of here. A friend of his gave him a bunch of tractor tires. And this has been the truck tire graveyard. So she thought, oh, nice warm tires. She'll be back. I wonder if we should take them and hatch them. Huh?
Yeah.
But if we do that, then there will be no turkeys if we want to hunt turkeys. She'll probably be a better mama than us. Don't you think?
Yeah.
'Cause-
Plus, we can't get rid of food in our mouths, and we don't know what turkeys they eat.
Oh, turkeys eat acorns
Oh.
and
Oh, yeah, for lion traps.
yeah.
We can collect an
Oh,
apple.
things are growing up on the creek. It's beautiful.
Hey, I found an acorn. Can we just have some collect?
Hey, if you guys know, I'll look it up too, but see that green plant? I don't know if that's a trillium or a type of trillium. I found out ramps are in the family of trillium. I was out in the woods the other day ramping, and I will take you out there and show you sometime. It's been busy. It's about time to start picking morel mushrooms, and I've never had success finding them, but I hear they grow in the same areas as ramps. So, such exciting stuff. You got acorns? Okay, you can feed those to the piggies. Let's go back. Yep. Well, Trey, they made it up before us. Let's go. Let's go. He ran himself out of fuel. He always gets after me. He says, don't ever run a diesel out of fuel. So he had to run that pony motor a little bit longer than usual. But it's about probably 7:20 at night. We got till about 8:30 till dark. And he's hooked up to the cultipacker now. Bethany and I went around the farm and picked up the rest of the trash and did the rest of our work. She had a nice fall in the creek when we came back, so she's inside warming up. Oh, George is after it. Me dupa, he says. He made up his own word for tractor. You gonna go around with him then? No. Okay. Let's go get a coat. Yeah? Little baby. Come on, let's go get a coat. We'll warm you up. We'll come right back. Come on. Baby. Let's go get a coat. And a hat. Then you can dupa. Daddy has a coat and a hat. Okay, now we're all set up. George has got his mitten and his hat. He's got a coat. Yeah. Let's see how dry it's been for a couple of days. A little bit of snow. Okay, now you can ride the dupa. Yeah, Georgie gets to go for a ride. I like watching him do field work, and it gives me a nice opportunity to always get a couple of pictures. I make like a collage of pictures for the kids every year. And like Trey, the one year I did Farmer of the Year for him. And I got about 15 pictures, all collaged onto a one big 8x10. And it's hanging on his bedroom wall. He's got his old Brilliant cultipacker out. This is the one that he borrowed from his dad. Ours had a broken, a hub bearing or a casing, but this is smoothing it right out and making it look a lot nicer than just the drag on its own. So for him, he likes to plant, especially with hay, in a nice flat seed bed. It probably helps a lot later on to have it so nice and smooth than to have a big lumpy hay field. So taking his time on this now will be very beneficial later on, because a hay field is for years and years unless you decide to plow it under and do something else. So with the way the weather's been several years in a row, he had decided that this was a good opportunity to turn this into a hay field. And we were going to do it last year after we harvested the rye, and then it was such a wet year that we just never got to it. This is the field that he spread sugar on, I think it was 2 years ago. And he had this whole, he'd studied a lot about the science of feeding microbes. You probably can't see it, but right up in there, there's a little flock of some wild turkeys up there. I can see about 8 or 10 maybe. Right up there past the bees is where I saw that turkey hen sitting on a clutch of eggs. And further past this woods is the hayfield. Bethany and I were up there earlier today checking on the apple orchard and some trees that we have planted over in the hayfield. And we saw a whole nother flock of turkeys over there. Oh, busted by Big Brother. Where's my turn? He's been out mowing. He's been getting so much mowing done. It's great. He loves it. Oh, that just looks beautiful. It reminds me of seeing the lines in the carpet when the vacuum cleaner goes. And Trey used to run his toy disc on there and leave lines on the carpet too, and he said it was his field. There's one rug he liked particularly for leaving marks on the carpet, huh? Yeah, little boys and their toys turn into big toys. Alright, well that's going to be it for today, everybody. I got to start some dinner so that he can maybe eat when he comes in. He's got a lot to do here in the next hour, but it's going pretty fast. He's probably already been at this for maybe 15 or 20 minutes before he ran out of fuel. So I could imagine he'd get pretty close to the end of the field before the end of the day. Might have to finish it in the morning. But the weather's doing its weird stuff as usual, and it says it's getting down to 20 degrees tonight. It is going to be super duper cold. All my painting was done for the day hours and hours ago, thank goodness. But it's already getting cold. It has been breezy cold too. So the wind is definitely bringing in the chill. I'm going to go hunker down in my warm house for the rest of the day. I was just in there and it's 71 degrees just from the sun hitting the house all day. So thanks for watching, everybody. Remember to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.